Hi, guys. I just wanted to talk a little bit about nursing strikes. Today, I had both of my kids do nursing strikes, so just wanted to explain in my situation what that was like, just in case anyone else is going through that. And if you have gone through that, feel free to leave any comments below to give people any more information. So with my son, when he was about, sorry, she's totally distracting me. When he was about 9 or 10 months, he just suddenly completely stopped eating. And, he wasn't eating a ton of solid foods at that point. And he was eating them, but not it wasn't his main source of nutrition. And he was very skinny. He was always 10th percentile or below. And around this time, he was second percentile. So it was really freaking me out. But the doctor was, saying he's still on the charts. So just keep trying. So I did a lot of research online, and what worked for me in that situation was doing dream feeding, where I would just put him to bed, and when he was asleep, I would go in there and latch him on, and then it's like a natural reflex for babies to just suck and nurse in their sleep. So then he would take a full feeding. So I would just do that all throughout the night to make sure he was still getting enough nutrients. And it lasted 10 days, and I was freaked out all 10 days. And then he just started nursing again, it was no thing. So during that time, a lot of people were saying, oh, he's just weaning, he's done breastfeeding. And I just knew he wasn't. Most babies don't wean that early. I mean, he was 9 or 10 months. And I just knew in my heart he wasn't done. So we just kept doing the night stuff. I did a little pumping just to keep my day supply up, and ended up being just fine. And then with Fiona, when she was about 10 or 11 months, I was having a lot of stomach problems, and I was in and out of the hospital for about a week, and that was obviously really upsetting for her. I was, I had to stay the night for a few nights, and just wasn't available. She had a lot of different caretakers coming in. It was grandparents and people, but, it's not mom, and my husband was in the hospital a lot with me, so it was really upsetting for her, so she just kind of stopped nursing, except she would nurse. When I got home from the hospital, she just straight up refused to nurse. I think, because, I had, abdominal surgery, and I wasn't able to hold her in the same way, and I think she just could notice that something was different, and so she just, I don't know, she just wouldn't latch on. I just tried, and she just, wouldn't latch. But then, same thing, she would just nurse all night long, and I didn't need to wake her to, dream feed her. She just, woke up to nurse, all night long. She had been sleeping, pretty regularly-ish, maybe nursing, once a night or so, and then she started just getting up, 5 times a night, and she did that for months. And the day stuff lasted about 2 weeks, where she wasn't really into eating during the day, but she would eat all night, and then slowly she started, adding day feedings back on, but she still hasn't dropped all those night feedings. So I think that me being gone had a lot to do with that, or just her insecurity with sleeping and me not being there, and she's walking backwards. That's her new skill. It's hilarious. That's good, baby. So then, it ended up working itself out though, except that she's still nursing at night, but she's 17 months. She's getting better. She's kind of only nursing twice a night now in the last week, where it had been 4 times a night for months on end. But the second time, I guess is the moral of the story, I wasn't freaked out when she wasn't nursing during the day. For one, she was way bigger than Finley. She's always been a lot chunkier, so I wasn't concerned caloric wise as much and nutritionally. And she's been a more solid food eater. She's taken to it really well and eaten a lot. But also I just knew from experience that it was going to be fine and that she would nurse again. And so by not freaking out, I think that helps. But if you are in a situation where you don't believe your baby's weaning and you think it's a nursing strike, then I just recommend drinking a lot of water yourself, pumping to keep your supply up, making sure you're still eating enough food so that your body can make milk, and just trust that it will be fine. Just keep offering, and especially offer when they're sleepy, and especially overnight, because of that reflex where they'll just nurse and keep things moving along. So thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye.